Oh my god, she's my pet. I plan to have her for a while. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
Welcome, anime lady fans. How you guys doing? We are back 2 weeks or 4 weeks technically from a double review of Fairy
Fairy
Tale
Tail 100
100
Years
Year
Quest.
Quest. And I'm here with Sam, the manga man.
What up, people?
How you guys doing? And I'm here, aka the new name, legend underscore D underscore Vash. So how you guys doing here? We're back with a Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest. Hopefully you guys are still watching and enjoying this manga series in general and enjoying our videos as always, guys. Don't forget to press that subscribe button because that will appreciate and help us and this channel to continue growing. And as well, don't forget to comment down below in the video to know if you guys are enjoying the video itself and the manga and this chapter 11 that we're going to review from 2 weeks ago, and this chapter 12 that we're going to live react after and review. So let us know what you guys think about these two chapters. What did you guys think, and how's the series doing so far? Because chapter 10 was very subpar for us, right, Sam?
It was subpar. It was like our lowest score throughout the whole Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. But chapter 11, ooh, it did a great job. It did much
It
better.
did, it did. And hopefully we want to announce this before you guys let us know down in the comments below as well. Then let us know if we should continue the series of Fairy Tale anime reviews and Fairy Tale 100 Quest reviews, because we see that a lot of people are not watching it. If
Mm.
you, the people that are watching it, those 10, 15, 20 views, people are watching it, let us know if you guys want us to continue, because we just want to know that if we should be very consistent with this since people are not watching this. But if you are, tell us. We want your feedback to know. If nobody tells, that means we should just drop it then.
Yeah, we gotta
We would
drop
like
it.
to appreciate that because we love talking about Fairy Tail requests and Fairy Tail anime series. But if nobody's
Mhm.
watching it, then what's the point, right, Sam?
Yeah, exactly. But we'll still keep Eden Zero though. Like we're gonna
Definitely,
keep Eden Zero.
definitely, we're gonna keep
But
his
yeah, if no
best
one's
work.
really gonna be watching us for the review for Fairy Tail, the anime, the final series, or the Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, yeah, then we're gonna have to do what we want to do. We're gonna enjoy it on our own time, at our own pace, and not have to worry about recording when we need to.
You're right, my brother. But so let's get out with the recap of chapter 11 of Fairy Tail 100 Quest, Blade, Armor, and Ash. So what did you think of this chapter 11 from 2 weeks ago?
I thought it was fantastic, man. Like Fairy Tail got like washed,
And
and
they usually don't get washed. Like most of them don't get washed. Like probably 2 out of the 5 or 3 out of the 5 get washed, but then 2 of them stay standing and then somehow beat the whole squad that just washed them. But everybody, Wendy, Ursa, Gray, Natsu,
that's
Lucy, everybody got washed.
well, like usually Fairy Tail, like they get washed the first fight, and then they get stronger for the second fight, and like they somehow beat the enemy because of the power of friendship and stuff like that. But this
Seems
was
like,
more of a one-sided slaughter.
yeah, I agree. This seems like it's more of a like you are unmatched for us, and they seem like they need an escape because even the water god dragon that was so hype to do something about it can't do shit right now because he don't have his power because of Tolka, who the white maid took it. And we're gonna talk about the right and cliffhanger in a few, guys, so no worries. But my favorite 2 scenes of the first half of the chapter is, I gotta say, it was 3 scenes. The cover page of Gray and Julia acting all cute like a couple and everything. So that was
Mhm.
adorable. But my second favorite scene is how Ursa in the doggy style bending over. It was great. I love the art right there. She's like, and the way of how, what's her name again? The girl that's putting her feet on her.
Oh, Kira.
Kira is putting her feet on her head, like showing the dominance of how she took her courage or her confidence away, and
Or
I
like she
love that.
sliced it, like she cut her like courage, her
Yeah,
strength and stuff.
so I love that. And my third favorite scene is how Wendy, after she did her Dragon Force form and
Mhm.
got knocked out and everything, Wendy said, "Can we stop talking about little already? Because they all know about how Wendy has the little boobs."
I think my favorite part of the scene was the Gray versus Raider fight, because Gray went into his Mr. Steal Your Girl form with
Yeah,
that demon form,
that's
and
my
the
favorite form.
Demon Slayer mode, and it was insane to see that.
Yeah, sadly, we barely see that in the series in general, in which I wish we could see that more. I wonder
Mhm.
why we don't see it much. Probably because the artist or the art that is doing it doesn't like to show it. But I'm happy that they brought it up, even though it was for only like 2 pages, 3 pages. I was so happy seeing it because his hair goes up. It's like it's going like a Super Saiyan, like goes up, and I
Exactly.
love that. And the art, his art becomes more silk, it becomes more solid. So I love that about Gray.
And like that entire fight too, like when he went to his demon slaying mode, whatever kind of object, whether the ocean or ash, he will turn it into ice. And Raider has the same thing, saying like whatever kind of object, the ocean, your ice, I'm gonna turn it into ash. So it was like a cool back and forth kind of powers of, I'm gonna turn it to ice, I'm gonna turn this ash, I'm gonna turn this to ice, I'm gonna turn it to ash. And it's
And
also
then
good.
and then sadly Gray got turned into the Thanos snap.
Yep. He's with Stan Lee right now.
Rest in peace. We
Rest
are,
in peace.
aka guys, we are recording this on Tuesday night, aka Wednesday midnight, and we heard the news 2 days ago that Stanley passed away. So rest in peace for that as well, guys. For
Mhm.
whoever is a comic book fan or an entertainment fan in the world of America or around the world, because Stanley has inspired anybody in the entertainment industry. So rest in peace for that. So quick shout out for him as well.
Well, hopefully, well, I think for sure Gray's gonna come back, but sad enough, we're not gonna have the same thing for Stanley.
Yeah,
We really wish it was possible, but it's not gonna be
definitely.
possible.
But there's no easy way to kind of transition back to fairy tale, but back to fairy tale.
But yeah, like
Sadly,
apparently, like Raider ate Gray somehow, because you know how he's in the Diablo's guild and they're dragon eaters and stuff, and he even say like, I'm not like, so please forgive me for not eating from the dinner table. I'm guessing he's saying like, forgive me for not eating any dragons, but I'm eating a demon slayer now.
but I don't think I have to disagree. I don't think he ate him. I think he just put him somewhere else around the world or around the city. I don't think he ate him. That's my counter argument for that. I could be wrong, but even though he made even though he did make that statement about not to eat from a dinner table, I
Hmm.
feel like he still didn't eat him. I
I mean,
think.
like I'm just spitballing. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
if
of
that's
course,
true,
of course.
but like he is a demon slayer power, and he already eats dragon slayers, and dragons anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Why not add it more into the demon slayer form, magic power up and stuff like that? You know?
yeah. And then Natsu, that's the most saddest way he got down. I'm not that mad about that. I'm just pissed about it. That Natsu got knocked out by a boat. He didn't even have a chance to fight. But then,
Basically,
but then Natsu complains like, "Wait, but you're a dragon too. Why aren't you sick by a boat?" But then he explains this because he's a fifth generation.
yeah,
They
they got rid of
they
the whole seasickness, the
they,
vehicle sickness
they
disease.
did. So it makes sense why. But it's like, what can you do? Everybody's knocked out, and the whole team won of the Diablo Guild, so they're all fuck.
Yeah, I mean the water god dragon is like knocked out too and bleeding as well. And then we go back into Magnolia, where we see
Oh,
Juvia, um,
my
Levy,
favorite fucking couple right now because of what happened in chapter 8.
Gajil, Levy still mad, and all that stuff like that. But then people were blaming Juvia for making it rain outside, but really it wasn't her.
Like, is that me? No, 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 no.
It's the white magician herself, Toka, that's making this rain because she has the water dragon god's power.
And I love how Jalal says, why make Toka? Like, I want to see that just that one scene animated, like, just comes in serious mode, like, why make Toka? Like, Jalal, to me, is like a nice, not the best example. This is going way too far. But he reminds me of an Itachi, but less than Itachi. Not so high up there, but less than Itachi. Like, he knows what he's doing, and he does it in his in his own darkest way. Because Itachi did his own darkest way by killing his people.
Mhm.
Jalal does his dark shit by hurting people, by hurting Ursa and the people he loves around him, but he still does it in a protecting way, if that makes sense.
I know what you're trying to say. I think a best example, he's more of a like he'll be willing to go he'll go on the other side of the law in order to do what he needs to do, like protect
Yeah,
people and that
yeah.
sort of stuff. And I'm guessing that includes murder and death. Like he's willing to get his hands dirty in a way for
And
these
I don't mind.
quests.
Like as much as people like honestly, I don't think I ever mentioned this in one of the videos, but my favorite character that is not Natsu any of them. My favorite character is Jalal because he's so mysterious and everything in the way of who he is. So I like his character because he will go to the dark side or the good side no matter what, as long as he protects the world and protects technically the woman he loves. So
I see.
that's why I like Jalal as my favorite character as
Yeah,
my number one.
agree. Agree. All right. Since this is a recap of chapter 11, let's start with the chapter 12 live reaction.
Question before we go there. Do you have any theories for chapter 12?
Well, I think we're gonna have a fight with Jalal versus Toka, but then it's gonna be like really private, like no one's hearing it, or they somehow come outside but they don't see what's going on and stuff like that. Like
My theory is that I feel like somebody's going to interrupt the fight. It's going to start not fight. It's going to start the conversation, and somebody's going to jump in. I think it's somebody that's part of Fairy Tale, but we haven't seen in a while. And I think it's Lexus, one of them, one of his
maybe
crew members.
because remember, Orcon 6 is with Jalal too, who's working like doing the detective skills. Is working
Yep.
under Jalal too. So and we saw them in Sabretooth Guild.
True, true, true.
So like Jalal is not by himself, even though he probably will be able to fight but fight by himself against Toka. But I feel like he still needs backup and help from
Agreed.
another dragon god. And this is someone that guild arts fail to like fight.
Yep.
So this is gonna be interesting to watch.
So now let's get to the official live reaction of chapter 12, Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest. The star and the lightning. And the cover page, we have Natsu and Lucy in a festival of
Carnival?
carnival in Magnolia, I'm assuming, because I think there's a fairy tale good in the background on the left
Yeah, it
corner.
is.
And then we see translation, translator, tab stoller, all those people, blah blah blah. Shout out to those people because they appreciate us and give us a source. So we continue the cliffhanger of chapter 11 of Jalal and Tolka. Finally found you. Why made Tolka? Da, 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 da. She stares. Next
Next
page.
page. Yes. Don't play dumb. Why are you involved with yourself with fairy tale? Well, why? Why? Well, that's because Natsu-sama is there. Natsu. Yes, it was a year ago. A year ago, I know about you. Like Avatar, a faith group for the White Mage, the founder of Liberia's.
Next page. White make sounds like it's good, but the actual ideology is quite dangerous. To change the world into a white nothingness, that is the white philosophy. Are you sure you aren't mistaking me for someone else? I'm indeed Toko, but I don't know about white make. I am a water make. Where did you learn the water magic? Dot dot dot. I
Ooh.
love the art for Jalal though. He knows that she's playing dumb. Like he knows, like, don't give me bullshit, woman. I give me what I want and I know it.
That panel though, like she looks like a dude in a way. The eyebrows make her look like a dude.
Yeah, I do agree. Those eyebrows were dark too much.
I looked into it. You took the power from a dragon, didn't you? Recently, there have been lots of cases of magic being stolen by somebody. People who get their magic stolen at their worst case die of magic deficiency, and there have been over 100 cases of this in recent months. And we know the culprit is a believer at Liberia's, which we then narrowed down to you, the great witch who have lived for over 100 years, White Mage Toka. What do you mean? Come, no, stop, no.
Next
Next page.
page, we see Laxus. What are you trying to do? One of ours. Of course, he protects her, but not knowing. And then Jalil's shock. Laxus, please help me. The strange man is making weird accusations. And she's
Ha-
bullshitting.
Next page. Hand the girl over. No can do without proper reason. She is dangerous. Shouldn't get close to her. However dangerous she may be, from the moment she got the guild's crest, she's become a part of the family. Dot dot dot. Did you do a background check? Did you welcome her knowing who she was? No one cares about black people's background. What matters is that she's part of us now. Even if she's evil?
Next page. Aren't you also evil? Well, here's the point. Well, I'm no hero of justice, but I decided to protect the guild. Oh, that fucking panel, Lex and Jalal.
That's
That's a
dope.
panel. That's a panel, and that was my theory. That it's not a real theory what I gave, but that's a panel I got spoiled when I checked on the IG, and that's
Ah,
the
so
panel I
that's
saw.
how you knew Lexus was gonna come.
Yeah, that's a fake theory of mine.
All right, next page. What do we do now? Find the white mage. Don't worry, I have a hint. A hint. Know where she might be? More importantly, Kira, how long are you gonna keep that up? This? Oh my god, she's my pet. I plan to have her for a while. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We see Kira with the leash, and end of the leash is Urza. Oh my god.
She's my pet. I plan to have her
Oh
for a
my god.
while. Yeah, she's cut up. Technically, it's sad to say this, but she's a slave.
Oh my god.
She's a slave. Thank you, she says. That's new of you. Thought you only like fighting strong opponents.
Of
Next
course I
page.
enjoy that, but for that strong opponent to be made into this, what an exciting gap. So irresistible. If you stay quiet, I'll keep on petting you. Does that make you happy? Yes. Yes, thank you. Good. You're too cute. Follow me, I'll show you something good. Yes. How terrible. It's temporary. She'll quickly get bored. She's a woman who cuts up everything when she is bored.
Next page. We go to the basement, I'm assuming, of the ship. We go staircase, bombs,
The
books,
supplies.
doors, supplies, chest. Oh, then we see Natsu and
Wendy
Wendy Dar are
tied up.
tied up, and also because they're both sick. Was it again?
Yeah, they're both sick because of giant slayers.
Motion sickness. That's the right word for it.
You want to say
And
that
then
part?
she says, Natsu Wendy. She screams like roof roof.
There's there's a son. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Please obey them. What happened? Stay strong. Urza-san got her strength cut now. Is this uh, obey them. If you stay quiet like me, you at least won't be killed. Urza! You return Urza to... You too have Dragon Slayer magic. That's why I captured them without killing them. Next page.
Please don't kill them. They are my precious friends. I captured her thinking she could be useful somehow, but please don't kill them.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
she sits on her.
Oh
Yo,
hell no.
I guess I will consider you my pet and keep you alive for a bit. Yo, damn, I don't know if this makes me feel bad or entertaining or just
I'm
like,
feeling bad. I feel like
but
damn.
Ursa's cut up like I feel like this is
This
like
is like
slave, and that's just sad. She says, "Thank you very much, Ursa." Snap out of it.
and then
Next
next
page.
page. Dot 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 Wendy's thinking. Carla, Happy, Lucy-san, Grace-san, what happened to them? And then we see a Lucy rowing a boat,
And she's cut up too.
but she's still going. Uh, Next page.
I shouldn't have gone that far.
And then we
Now,
go into a
the
flashback.
flashback when I came to Ursa one day, we're gone. I saw them getting taken away. Oh no. Even Natsu and Gray, I'm not sure about the boys. Next page.
We have to save them. Yes, yeah. Please go quickly. Since you've come here, it all turned out like this. The water god is now. I'll give you our boat, so please just go away quickly. Damn. Next page.
Lucy, Happy, Carla, did you find them? Well, some other ship, another boat, is getting closer. Next page.
What should we do? Maybe we should hide. Hide? We should flee. No need for that. I'm not going to eat you. And then he's throwing, oh, Mini Gray. Gray, why are you so small? I happened to pass by and he wasn't dangerous, so I made him small. You are. Next page. Oh, shit.
Long time no see, Lucy. Even though she looks like that, she's a super powerful woman with magic powers surpassing even Markov and has the name of the country destroyer. Brandish. The two who had Aquarius now meet to be continued. So
Nice.
they are continuing the last arc of Fairy Tale. Brandish, who was also the student of Lucy's mom, right? Or Lucy's
Yeah, she
grandmother.
was the student of Lucy's mom, and she was also part of the Zeros's group.
Yeah, of the Ten Commandments or something like that.
Not commandments. It was like 12 people,
Oh yeah, the 12 or the 13 people. I think it was 12 or 13.
something like that. But yeah, like
But
she was
this
part
was
of
a
that.
great follow-up. So guys, now we're done with the live reaction of chapters 12, and now we're gonna go for the review. Just writing this now, review time. So what did you think, Sam?
I'm like, wow, man. Like, I feel so bad for Urza too. Like, dude, this. I feel kind of bad, like near tear bad, because we know how Urza's always tough, and she grew up as a slave, and now she's gone back to
I
becoming
was
like a
just
slave.
about to bring that up. You read my mind, Sam. I was
Like,
just
oh
about to
my
bring that up.
god, that's so sad, man. It
And
just so sad.
I like it's just I feel bad. You literally read my mind. I was just about to say that too. Like she literally was trapped as a person who was a slave growing up in a factory with Jalal and everything, and with a person who's a demon controlling everybody, and now she's being controlled by somebody else and who's a dragon
And
slayer,
and not just even that bad. She's being treated as a pet, man.
like
Like
a
as a
dog. No.
dog. Like what the fuck? Yo.
And what's funny,
Oh.
if you really think about it, something similar is going on, kind of for the people who have not read Eden Zero. Something similar is going on for Eden Zero as well in the current, most recent chapters. With the women that are in Eden Zero, they're turning to stone and being slaves as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very similar to the concept of this. Both of the series are doing this right now.
But I think this one has more impact because we all know Urza and we know how strong she was and how tough she is. But seeing how she's being treated as a dog and then as a chair, like yo.
It's sad, and I hope there's a way to not cure her, but hopefully she finds a way to fight it. Because seeing like this, like not that I found it entertaining, I found it not amusing, but it's upsetting, but also where it makes you realize how we have seen her such a strong character of who she was, and now to see that just collapse, like literally cut up, and that's it, it's gone, and it's just sad for her, and I feel bad for her character.
And not like she's literally crawling on all four like a dog and pet, and she's begging Wendy and not to just obey them for everything, and you won't get killed and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, I don't know how low I'm feeling right now, but pretty low to see her do that shit.
And plus Kira sat down on her. That's what impacted me more. Like, okay, she
Yeah,
crawled
she
and said that,
treated her like a
but
chair and shit,
once she sat down, like, holy shit,
and then she made him
damn,
say thank you and shit.
that that impacted me. But we also had the first beginning part and the ending. So which one we'll talk about first?
Yeah,
The
let's talk
beginning.
about the beginning part. Let's go back to the beginning part with
Well, Jalal
and
was
Jalal.
Jalal was pressuring and playing the straight cop. He was going with the questions. He didn't play backup or cop. He said, "Who are you? What you been doing? You've been seeing this magic. You've been doing this. You are the person that has been living for 100 years in this." She plays stupid. Like, no, I'm not this person. I'm just a person who's doing fairy tale. Not so. Oh my god, not so. This. So, like, Do you really think Jalal got the wrong person, or from what we know from the cliffhanger of chapter
You know
9?
those you know those memes like, am I a joke to you?
That too.
It's pretty much, of course, she's playing around. She's bullshitting. She's protecting herself and stuff.
Of
We don't know the
course.
real reason why she's going after Natsu, and we don't know what happened a year back then
Do you
when
think?
fairy tale was separated.
Do you Do you think she knows of who Jalal is? That's why she's not saying anything because of who she knows of who she's talking to right now.
Well, Jalal is famous for being a most wanted criminal. And
Correct.
even if he got in prison and he escaped, he's the most like wanted criminal in throughout the whole world and the fairy tale quest everywhere. And then what's crazy is Luxus just randomly come in and just in a bad time in a bad place, and he thinks that she's being picked on, not being like being picked on, being accused of stuff when who knows if she was innocent. She is innocent and stuff like that. But apparently
And
she's still playing faint for
and
innocent.
and I had a good theory about Lexus being in the chapter, right?
Yeah, we spoiled it. You got
I know.
spoiled for that.
I'm like, hey, maybe Lexus will be in the chapter. I had a good feeling. Maybe he'll pop up, right?
Yeah,
But that was good though. That was good of how not good of how Lexus, but it's understandable why. But it also makes it show of how gullible the guild of Fairy Tale is, that they don't do their background research. Sabretooth, the other guilds do that of who they accept. But Fairy Tale don't do that. They accept anybody, and once it become, they don't care if you have to kill 100 people. If you have the stamp of Fairy Tale, your family no matter what. And
it
then Jalal
can bite
said,
you. It could bite you in the ass with the
yeah.
same thing.
And then Jalal said, what happened if she's evil? He said, well, you were once evil. It's like, yeah, but she is dangerous. So I like of how Lexus bring up the conversation they had of how who was Jalal, and like they bring up of his past in a small subtle way.
I mean, like technically, these guys don't really need to fight unless like Jalal has real proof and evidence of Toka is really Toka, of being the white mage and the evil person that's stealing powers and stuff like that.
Agreed.
But if they are going to be fighting, Jalal is at a disadvantage. Number one, remember, Toka admitted she has water magic, and then it's raining, remember?
Yeah,
So everything is raining, and you're fighting against Luxus, whose power is electric.
lightning.
You know, water conducts electricity that we
But
learned from Pokemon and shit like that.
yeah, and Jalal's power is he doesn't have one type. He has multiple types
Mhm.
in a way.
But either way, like if you're already soaked in water, you're gonna be conducting electricity, and if you're already wet from the rain, you're gonna get shocked from real lightning and thunder.
I'm more excited as much as I feel bad for Ursa and as much as I feel bad for Small Gray. I want to continue that arc more of that storyline more. I'll,
Same.
so hopefully in chapter 13 they bring back that story. But I really like this chapter because they did 3 stories in one chapter very well. It didn't
Hmm.
feel rushed. It didn't feel bad. They did it in a good pace, good comedy and everything, and even bringing back a character from the last season from the last arc of Fairy Tale, Brandish. So I really like that as well.
It's kind of random to have Brandish come out in the middle of a boat and she somehow saved Gray by shrinking him and stuff like that.
When I saw her in the boat, do you know who she reminded me of? Mihawk from One Piece.
Oh,
Okay, he
yeah.
comes out nowhere. He
Well,
comes in a one boat,
Mihawk
small
just
boat.
needed like a board, just like a plain board, really, and he just floats and it floats around the ocean and stuff like that.
Yeah, and she's literally doing the same thing. If you look at the last page, she's literally just on a boat having her drink and just be like, "Hi, long time no see, Lucy." She's literally
So
doing the same thing.
pretty much, basically, if you can shrink an entire country and make it grow, make anything grow like a giant, you can do whatever she wants. She's a country destroyer.
And plus her boat too. Technically her boat could be much bigger, but probably her boat she's just chilling.
I mean, anything could be much bigger or much smaller and shrinking. So,
And
hey,
that's what she said. Hey, I had to do it. Hey, I'm
yeah, to
sorry. I
do
had
it.
to do it.
But
But
then, like,
honestly, I enjoyed this chapter. Uh I want to give my rating before we add any more thoughts or any more theories for the next chapter. My rating is honestly I cannot give any cons because I don't find any cons, and I want to give it lower than a 5, but I have to give a 5 to 5 because I don't find any cons impacting me. Well, the slave thing with Ursa, the Jalan Alexis thing was good to see him back, and I was entertained. Honestly, 5 out of 5.
I would also give it 5 out of 5 as well. There wasn't really, there was no cons. I didn't see any cons. Maybe the drawings were pretty good on point,
Yeah,
except for
agree.
that one panel with Toka that looks more like a dude and more like a
Yeah,
female. But yeah, that's not so bad. All the other pictures and panels of her was okay. Looked pretty well and stuff like that. And I like to see what kind of direction they're gonna go with Brandish and Lucy into this adventure and quest, because this is gonna be pretty cool. I think for theories, on the end, in the last page in the bottom says the two who had Aquarius now meet to be continued. I think it makes sense to have Brandish meet up with Lucy, because remember, Lucy had a vision that she was gonna have to get Aquarius key back and stuff like that. Or
good. They
had
brought that up. Good.
people also like philosophy, like an old friend is gonna have reconnected again, and then we saw that Aquarius broken Aquarius key. So maybe Brandish was gonna help Lucy to find the Aquarius key again and stuff like that.
Good they brought up. That's that there. I go with your theory. I have no theories now. Imagine went out the window. That's it. Yours. I like it.
I mean, like that the ending gave you that clue, that tip. It's like two had Aquarius. Maybe the reason why they need to meet up is to find the Aquarius key.
If they do that, that's good storytelling. They bringing stuff back from the first couple of chapters and not rushing it. They doing the seeds from chapters 1 through 4 and then bringing it back 10 chapters later. I love that. That's good storytelling. Not rushing it and everything. That's good storytelling.
Yeah,
So I'm
great stuff.
happy. I'm happy whoever took the story from Hiro Mashima and is taking it over. I'm loving it. They're doing a good job, even though chapter 10 was subpar. But overall, it's been doing good. So I'm
It came
loving
back
it
up.
and I'm enjoying it and I'm happy. We hope we continue doing this series and hopefully people continue watching this video and our review and live reaction for this as well.
Yep. All
Any
right.
more thoughts, Sam?
I think I'm good. So um, let's reach this for the stars and be quick as lightning to our outro.
Guys, so don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeLeeGNG, where you'll be notified of everything that we post behind the scenes on our ING, and for Twitter, where you know when our videos are dropping, questions for our podcast, or up-to-date stuff that you want to know. In addition to that, follow our personal Twitter account at legend_D_Vash. And for Sam,
Sam, the Manga Man.
yep. And what's our Facebook page, don't we, Sam?
Yes, we do. Anime Lately has a Facebook page called Anime Lately Official. We also have a like page too at Anime Lately GNG. So press the like page so you get all your news and manga related any animation or video news. You'll have it right away and you'll have it known.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's why I like it. Quick and easy. Just like the Discord server run by Geeks Gamers. Join the server so you know when we talk about anime manga when it first drops, or you could send us the links if we haven't found it yet. You can send it to us so we could be prepared when we do our live reaction review, because we will always be thankful for that. You can also ask us questions through Discord server for such podcasts that me and Sam are in charge of. AKA Sam, take it away.
Yes, because Anime Lately has a podcast now, and I'm the host of that podcast. It's the Sam the Man Chan. We also have other co-hosts too with Miguel, legendary D Vash, and Ray Apollo, not the chicken. And we have a podcast of any news, question related, anything you do. And if you want to throw a question, put it into the Discord page or on the Facebook so we can put out questions on the podcast.
Yep. And where would you find that, Sam?
All right, in the Geeks and Gamers Network on Podbean or iTunes, respectfully. And check out the other podcasts too, like Gaming with Geeks, Pro Wrestling Nation, Geeks and Gamers Prime, where our co-host Ty is also the co-host of that podcast as well.
Awesome, beautiful. And guys, addition to that, if you don't support us like you've been supporting us on the podcast, on the Discord, on the like page, and supporting us on all types of ways, support us on the Patreon page. Because things like behind the scenes videos will be dropping on there soon. And guys, we appreciate that very much. And guys, also $1 if you can, and it helps by doing that for us very much as well. In addition, guys, we have a couple of things for you to do, but to let you guys know, everything we have said in the past minute or so is in the description down below, just like our time codes will be for our videos as well. Guys, like the video.
Comment on the video. Let us know if you want us to continue this or not. If we don't have any comments, we won't continue this.
Yep, and guys, don't forget to subscribe. That supports us. Remember, subscribe, press that red button.
And then
guys,
press the bell notification so you know that we have a new video out.
And guys, also press that share button as well. That is very big for us, because if you help us, we help you. It's just like what everybody's helps, and then that didn't make no sense. But I try my best for that. Anything other than that, guys, hashtag Fairytale 100 Quest Chapter 12, hashtag Ursa as a slave, and hashtag Mega Geeks, guys. Other than that, Sam, any more thoughts?
No, I'm good. All the descriptions and informations are down below.
So guys, talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good day. Take it easy.
Peace.